Hey everyone, it's 10 Types, and today I'm back on Pokemon TCG Live playing a deck that is, I think, pretty interesting, and this is a post-rotation build on Live, obviously playing pre-rotation format, so we'll see how that goes, but this is a Raging Bull EX list with Teal Ogerpon EX, which is obviously a pretty popular deck now. If you know me, you know my channel. I have not been a massive fan of it in the current standard format. I thought it's okay, certainly much lower on it than consensus though. However, I'm excited to play it post rotation because it's generally playing when I say generally, essentially always playing the Noctowl engine, a bit less turbo-y. I don't even know if you're trying to go second with the deck. I feel like, it still makes sense. But anyways, you have Noctowl, which is an engine on play as a stage one. Then you search for two trainers, and you need a Terra Pokemon in play, which is the Teal Ogerpon EX. Then it plays Fan Rotom for the Noctowl. It plays a Koraidon. This one plays a Cornerstone Ogerpon EX as well. I think this card is cool. It's a pretty good wall you can attack with it. Nothing too crazy here, but it's a very strong card. Then you have Sada's Vitality to draw cards and accelerate energy. Then you also have Crispin. This accelerates only one energy and doesn't draw you cards, but does get you a second energy, which you can accelerate with Teal Ogerpon EX. Then also it doesn't require you to accelerate to a Terra or to a an ancient Pokemon, so if you want to attack with something else, you could use Crispin, and then of course it gets it from the deck, which is nice as well, because you might not always have Energy in the discard, and you might not always have Professor Sada's Vitality in hand, so it's another card that does something similar. We also see Professor Turo's scenario, which has some different use cases, of course can be used for a switch or a heal, and can also be used as a way to scoop up your Noctowl if you have an extra turn, which isn't super likely. See Jamming Tower. This is kind of like Lost Vacuum, the replacement for that. It's a tool that turns off, or it's a stadium that turns off tools. The list doesn't play any tools, and then it also is you don't need Pokestop. Well, I don't know, you haven't played Pokestop, right? So that's not your stadium. And then you have areas you're Underdepths to get a bigger bench. This is really important for Noctowl and stuff like that to have access to all these cards on your bench. And discarding cards like Squawkabilly X, Fan Rotom, and Noctowls once they're in play is also completely fine. So that getting bumped is not a big deal. And then the energy count is 6 Grass, 3 Fighting, 3 Lightning. I'm going to be completely honest, I have not played this deck at all, but I'm really excited to hop into it because I think the late game is just going to be much cleaner. We'll see how good the games are as well. Again, these are early games for me, so hopefully I don't make mistakes or too many mistakes. But the deck seems cool. I'm really a big fan of it. This is just a list I found online. I looked at a few, and this one won a City League tournament, and I like the way it looked. But the deck's doing really well in Japan right now. I will choose to go second. We'll kind of see how this goes. There is completely valid reasons to go first to this deck post-rotation. And it's a deck that's still really strong, even if you're not getting that turn one attack. Because you can one-shot stuff. It's the main one-shotting deck. Rotation is bringing down the power level a little, but I mean, you're still a really strong deck that's, trying to take one-shots. And are able to do that. You're sacrificing with the Noctowl build. You're sacrificing some early game power, I guess, like turn one power and like some burst potential without with the Noctowls or without the Hoots in play. And then on top of that, you're also going to allow yourself to get great consistency. That's the trade-off there. So we see we're up against Regidrago. So not the best test for this deck, right? It is rotating, but still that's fine. Hopefully we're just going to be able to one-shot them, and they can't really do too much. We could win on our turn. Is that likely? No. It's possible, though, I think. Yeah, it's possible. Okay, so I'm going to Ultra Ball away, obviously, the energy here, and we need 4 energies, which is a bunch, right? So get rid of this, and I'll get rid of this, I guess. I could discard this Pokemon. I could get Fan Rotom here to like kind of help thin. I think those are all bad. I think I'm gonna get Squawkabilly. It is like, can I do I play the other Ultra Ball? And I could see myself doing that. I actually don't hate that, so I might get Fan Rotom and then play the other Ultra Ball to thin out my deck some. That seems okay. We do really need areas or Underdepths, so we're gonna play a Noctowl. We get 2 Hoots. That's really gonna fill up our bench. I'm just gonna grab Oh wow, we don't have Squawkabilly. Okay, I'm gonna grab Fan Rotom then. Squawkabilly being prized is obviously bad. We don't have his 2 and Heavy Ball to get it out, so I'll play the Fan Rotom. Going to get let's see. I'm gonna grab a Hoothoot. Oh yeah, I forgot lives like weird. Noctowl. Maybe another Hoothoot. Discard the Hoothoot. Or I could get the Fan Rotom and then obviously discard that. And then we're going to get rid of the Night Stretcher as well. So these plays seem okay. Going to grab Teal Ogerpon EX, of course, from this. We do really need Latias EX as well. But I think these plays are okay. Actually, I'll get rid of the Noctowl because then, Night Stretcher could be better. And then we're going to grab, again, that Teal Ogerpon EX, I think is fine here. Latias EX is also pretty good. Maybe I should have saved the Ultra Ball as well. That would have been a fair, valid play. But anyways, we'll Sada's Vitality here. Hopefully get what we need. We don't. Not that we'd be in a better position if we had, I think this is fine. We could have Burst Roared, which might have been a little better, but this is okay. I'll play down this Teal Ogerpon EX, and I'm just going to pass. Hopefully we're fine here. Hopefully we don't get Heroed. That would be bad. Not like we it could be pretty bad. We could just kind of lose. Hopefully, obviously, that doesn't happen. But we'll see what my opponent's going to go for here. They attach Grass Active. Okay, that's interesting. They're going to Iono us, which is fine. Hopefully, it's fine. This hand looks better than the hand we had before, certainly. So that's good. We can definitely almost certainly respond with a one shot. Honestly, oh wow, okay, wow. That was not a very good turn for them, right? They attacked and lost a bunch of their attackers, which is bad for them, and we're just in a better spot. I'll just Teal Dance though, and we'll see what we get. We should be fine here. We got the Noctowl, so should be just attacking completely fine here. We see a fighting, so that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and Noctowl on the bench. That's kind of important here, and I'll grab... Crispin's not terrible, to be honest. I obviously need the stadium here. Outside of that, I don't really know what I want, to be honest. I'll take Sada's Vitality for later, maybe. That seems okay. It doesn't seem absolutely insane, but it seems fine. Or I could grab another Nest Ball for Fezandipiti EX. That actually sounds quite a bit better, so I think I'll do that. Then we'll just, we will lose all our energy. Now that I think about it, that's not super amazing, but it's fine, right? I'm getting all their energy off the board as well, so that's all right. Of course, play down the stadium, and the game will lag some, and then we'll Fezandipiti EX and Latias EX. This is why I need to evolve the bench Noctowl, because Latias EX only gives basic Pokemon free retreat, which isn't that big of a deal for this deck. Almost every Pokemon's basic, but obviously Noctowl, stage 1, it's not a basic. We'll go ahead here and retreat and just take the knockout. That's fine. I'm not going to play the Koraidon down. Koraidon's not bad. It's fine, but we don't need it in play. That just doesn't do too much for us right now. So this seems really good. We missed the turn 1 knockout, but we're still in a good position. They did miss. They got a pretty bad turn 1 there, obviously, or a bad turn 2. They didn't get a very good. They got, I guess, a worse turn 1 than turn 2. I don't really know. It was not good, really, from top to bottom for them, though. Also, if they bump the stadium, we have easy targets to discard in Fan Rotom and Noctowl. If we had to discard a third, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but, it's fine. In fact, getting rid of Noctowl and Fan Rotom is good for us. Do expect them to bump the stadium? Not especially, but it's not impossible. Our hand is not super strong right now, right? We don't have Noctowl. They play down Hawlucha, which is interesting. Not exactly sure the reason for them for playing that down. Maybe it's just they don't instantly lose if we knock him out. But I mean, if they just have a Hawlucha in play, that's pretty bad for them. They're going to place it on Fezandipiti EX and the Fan Rotom, which I guess makes a bunch of sense here. Okay, I guess they're just doing it before the research, which is fine. We're going to Ultra Ball for Regidrago V-Star, but it might not be in the deck. So they're going to get rid of those. They are not going to bump our stadium. That makes sense. I'm a little surprised they didn't go for placing the damage counter on the Hoothoot. They do get Fezandipiti EX, which of course will allow them to draw 3 cards. Really good card. Arguably best Pokemon in the game. Actually, I don't know if it's too arguable. It's really good. It probably is the best. Nest Ball for an Ogerpon, I guess. Let's see if this, gets them where they need to be. It doesn't seem like... I mean, it could, right? They're going to Ultra Ball. Do they have the Regidrago in deck? They're going to get rid of a Regidrago V and a Nest Ball here. Okay, they do have the V-Star, so they can get something. Well, we'll see what they get. So they need a lot, right? They need energy switches. Did they attach this turn? They did, right? Yeah, they attached, so they need 2 grasses. Okay, they're getting 1 now, I guess, to get a better idea of what they have to work with in their hand. and looking, for energy switch, or the Ogerpon, right? They need a Teal Ogerpon EX, and they need a they're gonna superior energy retrieval. I don't know why they're superior energy retrievaling, to be honest, but they are. They got rid of some cards. Yeah, I'm not really sure why they did that. Why they did that play. Now we know their entire hand as well. They're getting rid of that. What did they get rid of? Oh, I can't see. They got rid of a Dragapult, though. That's meaningful. They did get rid of an Ogerpon. They'll probably get that back. I don't think they're getting it, right? Surely they can't get it. That'd be insane if they got... Wait, they Fezandipiti EX this turn, right? Did they? Yeah, they flipped the script. So, yeah, I don't think it's possible for them to get it. They supported, right? They they researched earlier. They got back let me see. Got back Ultra Ball, Regidrago, and they passed. Okay, so that's good for us. Though we're not in a perfect position, but I mean it's good, right? So I'll Earthen Vessel away. I could technically attack with Squawkabilly. I don't really want to do that though because it's bad, right? It's not very good. So I'll get rid of it. I think that's fine. I'll get the 2 grasses out of the deck. Cornerstone Ogerpon EX, that's an attacking option. That actually seems really interesting. Is it good? I'm not sure if it's great, but it's interesting. So we'll keep that one in mind. And yeah, I don't know if they have an answer to it either. We need Sada. So we have a good few outs to that. We have 5, 6 outs to Sada. Wait. Yeah. Oh no, we have 8 outs to Sada, so we hopefully get there. Wait, do they have a wall breaking option? They have like UEX, but that's not great. Looks like they don't have a good option. Oh wow, speaking of good options, we did get Sada's Vitality off of that, so that's really nice. Okay, come on, there we go. Then we get another Earthen Vessel, which is yet again cool. I will play down another Raging Bull EX here, I think. Does it really matter, to be honest? Probably not. I actually won't do that. I changed my mind. I want the extra energy on board. I'll play down the Koraidon, I think, and I'm gonna discard the energy off the Koraidon. That's the idea. And we have both energies in hand. I'll accelerate Fighting Active and Lightning Benched. I think I could accelerate Grass Bench. That was probably the wrong order. Now that I think about it, that seems like wrong, but whatever. This hand's good. I'm gonna Bellowing Thunder. We get rid of I forget what energies are in deck if we still have that Lightning or if we just drew it. I guess I can look at the battle log. Yeah, we did. So it doesn't really matter what I do here in terms of getting rid of energies. Okay, the Koraidon moved, so that's awesome. I'll get rid of the energy here, the energy here, the energy here, and one of the energies here. That's fine. And we get the knockout. I mean, I feel like we would just win this game, right? They don't really have much of anything going on right now. They could attack with the Teal Ogerpon EX. They could Iono as well. That's like a thing. But that's probably fine. We have Fezandipiti EX. We have a Hoothoot on the bench. And so everything seems pretty good. We got Crispin. Crispin right now doesn't do anything. Well, no, it searches out a Grass Energy when we play it, but that's not very good. But if we get Iono, then Crispin can do something. So that's something to keep in mind. I don't think this list has... I have the list actually opened in another tab. Yeah, it doesn't play like Super Rod or anything like that. So they're going to Teal Dance. They did get a Regidrago V down. They do have some more Pokemon recovery, presumably in the deck. Not guaranteed, but probably. They could Radiant Charizard us. Yeah, that I always forget about that. So that's probably the route they're going to go for here, which is okay. That is not Radiant Charizard. That's certainly same HP, but not. I mean, I guess they're both 1 energy attackers as well. We're looking like Fly or something. I don't know. So we'll see if they have anything going on here. They can attack, I guess, which is something. Is it enough? No, it's not enough. But they can do that, so that's something. I guess this is not a very interesting game, but this deck's working. It's doing kind of what it's supposed to. It's not just super turbo. It's decently fast. Okay, what's my opponent doing? They're actually not doing anything anymore. So. Let's see, they get rid of Hisuian Gudra, restart into Fire. Again, looks like they're not Radiant Charizarding. That would have been like a decent option for them here. Not that they're in a good spot, but they would be in a position where they could like kind of sort of win the game if we don't have what we need. But we do have what we need. We're just going to win here. We do have the Energy Retrieval, which is going to get us a okay, we got a Professor Sada's Vitality. I'll just play that, I guess. Put the Fighting here, and I'll put a Grass here this time, and we just win. Attack for game. Oh, the game's lagging. But we do win. Okay, they quit. Yay, we won. That game was kind of boring, but the deck still works. It does what Raging Bolt does. It does what I want it to do, which is work late game with the Noctowl engine. Not that it's like super key to the deck working. I mean, it's kind of important, but we weren't like playing like a bunch of Noctowls every turn, like say with like Trap Ghost, but it worked really well. So I'm so far really happy with this. I don't know if it is, I'm trying to see exactly how good it is. If it's like really, really amazing or just like decent. Obviously, winning the game doesn't actually, in that case, didn't really mean that much, but the deck performed well. It was able to set up, it missed the turn one, which is, a meaningful thing, but I think that isn't the, I could have gone first, right? I could have gone first. My opponent would have also liked to go first, so that would have been fine. Most people want to go first, I think. Because they're evolution-based decks. So if they go second, that's it's like team evolution. So something to keep in mind. But anyways, we are going. I wasn't paying attention. We're going second. I'll start Raging Bolt EX, and we have a really, really good hand here. We have a good hand here. I'll change that one, and we get a mulligan. Our opponent's playing Charizard, a very good deck as well. Better pre-rotation, a bit stronger. You got, 4 Steel Stone as we saw in their hand, and the things that go with that, the Rotom Vs, the Lumineon V, and then, Arven's obviously much better with that. Buddy Buddy Poffin, and probably, I don't know, like one of each or something. Maybe 2 Charmanders, but probably one of each. Oh, that's a Badoo. Okay. I was not, Badoo like isn't crazy here, but the deck's a little less item reliant, I guess. Is it? I actually don't know if it's less item reliant, but looks like they're going to go ahead and grab off the Ultra Ball, probably Charmander, or no, probably Rotom V. Really surprised did not get a second Charmander there. I mean, Pidgey's like good, but Badoo seems okay here, but not amazing. Like if your Charmander gets knocked out, that's really bad. They play 4 Steel Stone, and they are just going to instant charge. I'm very surprised that they played it there. Like that likelihood that we Iono them is like super low. We got the Prime Catcher, which is really good, obviously, allowing us to target that Charmander, right? So that's what we're going to try to do here. And outside of that, I think we can get rid of the supporters, right? We can get rid of all those, I assume. And then we can go ahead, grab out of the deck that 2-Mess Ogerpon EX. That's really important for this turn 1 attempted attack here. And we'll draw. I could have Prime Catchered first. I think it's fine. I think I want to play Latias EX anyways. We get a Lightning, which we're gonna Squawkabilly EX away. I don't love this position. I might do a mistake to I might have missequenced there. I was like, oh, I want a Latias EX, which is okay. Anyways, I'm going to gust up that Charmander, of course, and we're going to go for the knockout. And yeah, we're going to Squawkabilly EX. Theoretically, we could grab the knockout with Teal Ogerpon EX as well. But that is good. We see Fan Rotom. I'm going to Sada's Vitality first. I'm not 100% sure here, to be honest. But anyways, I'm going to Sada's Accelerate the Energy active. And we get to draw 3 cards. Hopefully we get something good. Oh, that's not enough, is it? So here I'm not really sure what I want to go for. I think I'll just Nest Ball for a Hoothoot. Fan Rotom, not really doing anything here, which is fine. Something like Mew EX could be really good to be able to get us to draw a few more cards, which would have been nice. Obviously, we're not getting the knockout here. I will not Burst War because, we have like all this, all these cards that we need in our hand, but I will just pass, which is fine. And I attach the Grass, so that I can potentially one-shot them with Teal Ogerpon EX, which obviously would be good. So, this position seems fine. It seems okay. Again, we missed the turn 1, which isn't ideal. Obviously, if we had like Pokestop and Radiant Greninja, that could have helped us some more. It very well may have gotten us there, right? We would have been able to draw some extra cards with Radiant Greninja on that turn by discarding the Grass Energy, which would have been nice, right? But Now we do have the Hoothoot in play, which is cool. My opponent's gonna Arven. We see a Defiance band again. Arven. I don't like Arven's okay now. Because I mean, it's good. You have Force Seal Stone as a tool target, and then getting an item's good. But post rotation, you're losing that Force Seal Stone, which is like the main tool target. They played Defiance band. Defiance band's not that good. I mean, it's okay, but who knows if it'll do much of anything for them in this matchup? It could, or in this game, it could be usable. But anyways, they attach active and are retreating into Badoo. Okay. This is okay. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do here. I don't love my options. They're gonna quick search after they retreat. What? Okay. Um, that's a missequence, by the way. You should, quick search first. But it's not. I don't know how much it matters, but they're gonna Force Seal Stone. Wait, what's happening? I'm very confused. I officially have no idea what's going on. I was gonna say like, oh, they're gonna Charizard or something, but oh, they are gonna Charizard. Why didn't they just attack with? I guess they didn't get the knockout. Um, but I don't know. I don't really know what that sequencing there was. It was kind of weird to me. I mean, they could have sequenced it differently, and end up in the same position, but still, that seems really weird to me. But anyways. We'll see what they do now. I mean, they're gonna Itchy Pollen, right? They don't have any other options. They have this Charizard EX, but theoretically we could knock it out. That'd be amazing. Wait a second. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have the knockout, right? We could just go ahead, Teal Dance, one shot their Charizard EX. I'm not like being silly, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 1, 2, 3. I want to make sure I'm not doing something. So you have 60 times 30 times 2 is the knockout. So I'll do that. That seemed really bold because we have I mean, we don't have perfect access to boss, but we have good access to boss. That's like not a crazy route because we have Noctowl. We have the Hoothoot on the board. And now we have our Raging Bolt with an energy, an Ogerpon that's probably safe. We're up 2 prizes, and they also lost their Defiance Band, which is like kind of weird. I don't really know how that ended up happening, but it did. They attached it there, and then it got knocked out. So that's not ideal for them. And they're also down a bunch of energies. Not that again is the biggest deal, but they also use their Force Seals. Like they used a lot of resources. They're playing another Badoo. Okay, we're getting Iono. I mean, we have an attacker in the active, and we have free retreat on all our Pokemon. The attacker's not amazing, but it's enough to knock out probably like whatever, right? And they play the Badoo. Yeah, now they can only get one Charmander onto the bench, which seems like kind of bad. I mean, Badoo's okay. It's not bad, but it's not amazing either. Speaking of not bad, not amazing, this hand's fine. It's like good enough, I guess. We can knock out that Charmander again, which seems good for us. And they're not going to Badoo us forever. I mean, they could. They could just Badoo us every turn, but they, lose. So we have Noctowl. I love a Hoothoot. We don't get that. We got basic fighting for the Raging Bolt EX, but I'm going to Noctowl. Going to knock out their Charmander, which seems good. I could go down a different route. I could knock out their Pidgeot EX, actually. I like that. Do I love that? It's pretty good, isn't it? Right, knocking out Pidgeot EX, and we can keep a grass on the Teal Ogerpon EX as well. But anyways, I'm gonna use Jewel Seeker to get. Oh, I don't have boss. I was like not actually sure if I had that or not. So we don't, which is fine. I'm gonna get the stadium though. I do want Area 0 Underdepths, but I was not sure if I had that or not, and clearly I don't. I'm going to just knock him out with Teal Ogerpon EX. Going to grab Crispin as well here. I think that's kind of fun. Or knock him out with the Teal Mask. This route seems okay. Doesn't seem absolutely amazing or anything, but it seems okay. And I'm getting at the Fezandipiti EX down, which is really important here. And I can Crispin. I can actually play that card as well. I don't know if I actually want to. I want to kind of be able to burst a Teal Ogerpon EX onto the board. Okay, there we go. I can play the Pokemon now. That's good. I think I'll hold the Crispin here, to be honest. Like, Crispin's, useful for getting the Ogerpon in play. So I'll just go ahead, take the one shot here. I mean, yeah, this position's good. Obviously, probably should have checked my prizes there, but whatever, it's fine. So, this is still going really well. My opponent's playing kind of weirdly. Definitely bold. Wait, I didn't discard a boss. It just prized. And I think the Prime Catcher was also prized. Prime Catcher's in the discard. Did I play that turn 1? I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not Well, obviously I'm not paying 100% attention. I'm kind of tired as well. Oh, I Prime Catcher their Charmander. Oh yeah, I Prime Catcher the Charmander turn one, and then I missed the knockout. Yep, that I remember that. Um, but yeah, let's see what they're gonna go for here. Probably just something to get Charizard EX into play is what I'm assuming. But so far the deck's feeling really nice. I talked to someone previously, so they're gonna collapsed. Okay. So I'll get back to the Noctowl. Oh, what? Like, okay, Noctowl and the Squawkabilly. I forgot they keep like changing the UI, which is really confusing to me. Oh, they didn't even like discard their Rotom V doing that either, so that's fine by me. Um, and yeah, obviously we didn't want those Pokemon in play. It's not like they were massive liabilities on the bench. I mean, a lot of SEX is weaker than Squawkabilly EX with weakness, and they're one-shotting like all my stuff anyways, or pretty much all my stuff, and then. On top of that, obviously, the Noctowl, I mean, they could go for it. I mean, it's a bit of a vulnerability. More so if they were like Dust Storm. Looks like they are not playing that. They're playing multiple Badoos, and obviously have not gotten a Duskull into play when they've had opportunities to do so. So they've kind of had opportunities to do so. Anyways, I'm going to go try to one-shot them here, send up the Raging Bolt EX with a little bit of damage on it, which is fine. And while Fezandipiti EX, you kind of want to bump the stadium. There's a bunch of things you want to do. Obviously, our board state's not super good, but it's okay, especially with that. That's pretty nice. We can get some more energies into play. And we actually have the one shot here, so that's good. We'll flip the script. We see that's fine. I don't love my bench here. Obviously, getting Hoothoot is not really an option. We need Teal Ogerpon EX. I think This is so weird. I think I'm gonna accelerate a bunch of grass energies with Sada's Vitality and see where we get after I do that. Again, we will have the knockout, which is fine. Okay, we see the Teal Ogerpon EX. I'm just gonna play it down, draw a card, and yeah, just see from there. Looks like he would have been able to get the knockout with Crispin with the Teal Ogerpon EX, but it's fine not doing that as well. I'll keep the grass on the Ogerpon, I think, and I'm going to Pal Pad back Boss and Sada's. Then we'll attach here. Just going to end up, discarding that. And this position is it's really good, right? It's really good. We get the Latias EX. Latias EX is an amazing Pokemon, in my opinion. People don't really play it that much now in Raging Bolt, from what I see. And I think it's really good. I think it should be played in. It's an amazing card. It's not a vulnerability. I mean, it's kind of a vulnerability in this matchup, but it's not that bad. And then it's played in some different decks, but not really Raging Bolt. And again, it's not always that necessary, but it gives you different options. In a matchup like this, you can Teal Ogerpon EX is a solid attacking option. Can be really good. It can be okay. It depends. Actually, I'm not. Maybe I should have Night Stretcher there. I don't know if I can actually attack with the Teal Ogerpon EX. We'll see. Hopefully, I can. Or I could probably attack with Raging Bolt, right? Let's be honest. But I don't know, what's my energy count? That would also be good to know. We're down 6, 8. I assume we have energy in the deck. Actually, we're guaranteed to have, I think, enough energy in the deck. They're going to team Yell's Cheer for something. I have no idea what they're going to team Yell's Cheer back. I still have no idea what the team Yell's Cheered back. Okay, they team Yell's Cheered back a whole Charmander line, which I don't really know why. Okay, so we win. I'm pretty sure, right? Got another item. This works, right? Yeah, okay. I'll get the Fighting and the Lightning, and then we just go ahead and we knock them out and we win. Oh, they quit. Okay, so that was those two games. Honestly, my opponents didn't play the best, being completely honest, but the deck played decently. It missed the turn one attack at all. Though I did go for knockouts, but nothing crazy there. The deck's still good. The deck's not bad at all. Is it the second best deck post rotation? I don't know. I mean, it could be. I think it's fine. I like it more than Goldengo. Goldengo was good, but I don't think it's amazing personally. It's doing pretty well in Japan. It's actually doing very well. It's like the fourth best deck or something like that. Behind Charizard is the third, and then Raging Bolt, then Dragapult first, of course. I think Dragapult is the best deck, but obviously you can one-shot it with Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt's also really good against 3 prizers, but it doesn't necessarily one-shot everything easily either, because you could be up against Well, it does like immediately post rotation, but after that, there's like the Stevens and the Cynthias, and they have like 400 HP, which is a lot of energy. So, which is six. It's doable, but it's not super easy. So I think this deck is really good. Tell me down below what you think in the comments. If you think Noctowl is cool, I like Noctowl a lot. Like this is why I like the deck. It's fun. I'm excited to play it some more in the future. But tell me what you think. As I said, but consider liking, subscribing, hitting the bell, joining the channel, all the good stuff. And as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.